Setsucon 2025, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Setsucon was an anime convention held from January 31st through February 2nd, 2025 at the Blair County Convention Center in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Setsucon 2024 was a banner year for the convention. Let's see if they kept it up for 2025. For the good, registration was very smooth again this year. They added something new to registration this year, that if you need to register on site, they had tablets acting as terminals. You could register through them. It was a really well-implemented idea that I liked very much. The food court had some changes this year, and all of them worked well. They moved the food court back to an old location near the elevator to get to the hotel, but they had Friday night hours this year, which was very, very useful. The Blair County Convention Center has much better than average food for a convention center, which really does benefit Setsucon. Another new addition this year was the 18+ wristbands. Normally they would check IDs at the door, but this year you were able to go to the info desk and get a wristband. I very much like this system. There's a lot less risk with it, and it was well implemented. They did some reconfiguration work to the dealer's room this year. With the food court moving upstairs, they were able to expand into the space they previously occupied. It also allowed some moving around of the artist's alley. And overall, I thought the changes worked well. There was very few problems with the layout of the dealer's room this year. Setsucon went with a simple badge this year. You'll notice the picture on the screen, there's not a lot to it. 2 colors. Really, really simple, but it looked really, really good, and I liked it. It kind of goes the opposite. Usually the badge is flashy and colorful. I just like the simplicity of what they did. The free hotel breakfast was a nice addition this year if you stay at the Country Inn, formerly the Courtyard, that's attached to the convention center. It wasn't anything special, but it was a nice way to start the day. It also saved a little money in the end. For the bad, what was terrible? Nothing. For the ugly, what should have been better? This convention needed one more voice actor. It kind of felt that they were just short of voice actor. They had 2 relatively good ones, but they needed somebody maybe from the New York scene to do one more guest panel. It just felt like something was missing in that area this year. There need to be more panel room mics. This is partially a problem with the Blair County Convention Center, but each panel room really needs 2 mics. I was informed after doing a panel where I didn't use the mics because we didn't have 2, that I was not loud enough. I was not aware. I thought I was projecting well enough. I really want to see an improvement in this area for next year. Overall, Setsucon had another solid year this year, but Saturday felt a little slow for some reason compared to last year. I'm not quite sure what changed between this year and last year, but it definitely just felt slower. Some content was not being attended, and they did have good attendance with over 2,300 people, but something changed. They had a few new events this year that didn't seem like they were the best attended, and I didn't mention them in my ugly category because I also experienced events not being well attended, and I want to give them another year to develop those events. Friday content, however, has been a massive win for this convention. Friday was very busy at the con, considering it was only open for a handful of hours, and it's just really good to see Setsucon getting good attendance on a Friday. One thing I'm looking forward to next Setsucon is the hotel will be undergoing massive renovations shortly, and a lot of the rooms in that hotel were outdated and old, so the renovations there will be nothing but a win for Setsucon for the most part. What's my final grade? I'm giving Setsucon an A-. They ran another stellar year and ran another solid convention. And this will be my hot take of the video. In many ways, I'd rather attend Setsucon than MagFest, as right now it's a better, well-rounded convention. Thanks for watching.